grossly incompetent, and in my opinion has a very low IQ. But we'll find out about her IQ during the debate. Okay, let's find out about her IQ.
All right, between Donald Trump and VP Harris, who is the most intelligent? Who is the presidential candidate that can produce their exams report from school, and who do you think is going to have the highest grade? Trump claimed to be the most intelligent. He claims to be the best at everything. But who really is the most intelligent between two of them? This couple of videos are going to maybe give us an idea of who can be the most intelligent, who can be the brain box between them two. So check this video out. Let me know in the comment section who you think is the most intelligent. And please make sure you do not laugh. This is a serious matter. These two are vying for the White House. These two are the nominees for the November 2024 election. So let's be serious for once. Let me know in the comment section what you think. See you when you watch this, because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to sleep. It's time for me to get rest and go to work tomorrow. So let's go.
So, you know, we have this great system. I want to show you just one other thing, please. Do you mind putting it up, please? Thank you.
We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making. Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically that's wrong.
So you're now no longer are you necessarily keeping those private files in some file cabinet that's locked in the basement of the house. It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us. Right?
The Caribbean nations, island nations, in the Western Hemisphere. That is where the Caribbean is. We are also in the Western Hemisphere. They are our neighbors. I am here, standing here on the northern flank, on the eastern flank, talking about what we have in terms of the eastern flank. I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been, you know? Space is exciting. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree that there are things and tools that are available to us to slow this thing down. We will work together and continue to work together to address these issues, to tackle these challenges, and to work together as we continue to work.
Do you ban plastic straws?
I think we should. Yes. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest. It's really difficult to drink out of a paper straw when you have, if you're just, like, if you don't gulp it down immediately, it starts to bend. Yes. And then, you know, the little thing catches it, and then, you know, so we got to kind of perfect that one a little bit more.
Do you know, okay, a bit of a history lesson. Do you know that women were not, the women's teams were not allowed to have brackets until 2022?
So the United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea. AI is kind of a fancy thing. First of all, it's 2 letters. It means artificial intelligence. As a woman, there's a balance to be struck between being tough and being a
President Xi, very good conversations. I liked him a lot. I told him we shot 57 missiles into Syria while he was having chocolate cake. For the people of Puerto Rico, we love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico. I was with the president of Finland, and he said, we have a much different, we're a forest nation. He called it a forest nation. And they spend a lot of time on raking and cleaning and doing things, and they don't have any problem. And when it is, it's a very small problem. So I know everybody's looking at that. When I went to the courthouse, which is also a prison, in a sense, they signed me in. And I'll tell you, people were crying. People that work there, professionally work there, that have no problems putting in murderers, and they see everybody. It's tough, tough place. And they were crying. They were actually crying. They said, I'm sorry. That will create jobs in the United States.
Do you read your written brief?
I do. I read a lot. Really? You know, I read a lot. They like to say I don't read. I read a lot.
Your daily
I comprehend
brief?
extraordinarily well. Probably better than anybody that you've interviewed in a long time. He's a child's desk, but that's okay. It's the smallest desk I've ever seen. Very, very glamorous, right? I've been attacked from fronts that nobody ever got attacked on, you know, with fake investigations, fake Russia, 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 Ukraine, Ukraine. Russia, 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 Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. He had an incredible, I'm not allowed to say it because it's very impolite and very politically incorrect, a beautiful female interpreter. She was very beautiful. Today, if you say it, they'll say, this is terrible. You're not allowed to say that. Men and women who have done such a great job in helping with Florence. This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Rarely have we had an experience